Hey there, I'm Dr. Richard Maddow, co-founder of the Maddow Center for Dental Practice Success, and welcome to this podcast episode of the Dental Practice Fixers. And I think it's going to be the last podcast of 2024. But don't cry, don't fret, don't sweat, don't get upset. There will be many more in 2025 and beyond. But since this is the last one of 2024, which I hope is a really nice year for you, I'll start by thanking our listeners and viewers. Yes, that's you. We cannot have this podcast without you. I just got some data that we are ranked in the top 2.5% of all podcasts globally, or maybe it was nationwide. I don't know. 2.5% of all podcasts. So that's really cool news. Just this little dental podcast being so popular. So I just want to thank you, our docs and our team members, and I know some people aren't even doctors or team members who listen, so thank you as well. That's awesome. And since this is the final episode of 2024, we're going to do something a little different. It won't have direct dental practice content today, but I know it will be content that will help you both personally and in the dental practice. It's a little bit outside of the management of your practice, but I just want to talk about how a simple approach to each day, each morning, will help you so much in the office and even in days you're not in the office. And I guarantee what I'm about to talk about on today's podcast will enhance your life and the life of those around you. We're going to talk about 10 things to do. I know 10 sounds overwhelming, but believe me, they go by like that. 10 things to do every single morning that I promise, I guarantee, will make your day better. And if you like stuff like this and want to get into a little more of the non-dental, maybe, I don't know what you want to call it, psychological, motivational, inspirational, let me know. Send me a personal email at rich, R-I-C-H, at maddow.com. It's MADOW.com. Before I get into the list, one thing you can do instantly to make your practice better is to stop paying that disgusting overage percentage fee on your credit card processing. Just pay a low, flat monthly fee like we do at the Maddow Center. We've saved tens of thousands of dollars because we use stacks for our credit card processing. So just go to maddow.com/save where you can learn more. Maddow.com/save. And also sign up for our newsletter. You'll hear about all kinds of great dental practice building tips, some excellent things for both the doctor and team. You'll get our seminar schedule, free webinars, some good product reviews, all kinds of cool stuff. Just go to maddow.com/newsletter to do that. Okay, now on to our promised topic. And I'll just say that everyone, I don't care if you are the richest person in the world or a peasant somewhere in a third world country. I don't even like using that term, but you know what I mean. Everyone and everyone in between has 24 hours in their day. And the way that those precious hours pan out so often depend on a great morning routine. I have a morning routine. I'm just going to tell you what works well for me. Feel free to tweak it, to do some, not to do some, to change some, whatever you want to do. But if you've got a good morning routine that sets up your day in a really positive way, I promise you will be more productive. You'll approach each day with more joy and happiness and generosity in your spirit and patience. And hey, that's what it's all about. Okay, so let's get down to it. I'm just telling you my 10 habits. Take what you want, leave the rest, take the very best. I don't care what you do, but I hope this helps you in some way. Number one is to wake up well rested. I know, right? It goes without saying. To properly function, you need 7 or more hours of sleep, quality sleep, every single night. This is non-negotiable. The benefits are so many, and they're so well documented. I'll just tell you a few. You have higher creativity and focus. You have less daytime sleepiness, lower stress level, decreased incidence of depression, fewer accidents, workplace, road, all those things. Your creativity increases, your memory's better, you live longer. All these things are proven if you get a restful 7 hours plus sleep every single night. Now look, every now and then, of course, it could be impossible. I don't know. My favorite thing to do is to go to a concert, and sometimes, depending on where it is, I don't get home till 1 a.m. So it's impossible to get 7 hours sleep a night like that. But usually, you can do it. It takes a little discipline. It takes a little planning. I know you can do it. And I'm telling you, if you don't get enough sleep, you're going to crash. And depending on stimulants throughout the day as a sleep substitute is not a good path. Now, full disclosure, my wife and I brew a big pot of fresh hot coffee every morning, and I love it. Some might even say I'm addicted. But it doesn't prevent me from getting sleep. I'm not drinking coffee at 6 p.m. to try to stay up, and then I'm up all night with the caffeine jitters. Again, this is your personal routine. I know it differs for each person, but I would say one big tip is to unplug at least 1 hour before bed. Stop doing work. Stop doing anything that's going to hype you up and be overly stimulating. Just put your body in rest mode. Stop watching the horrible news. Do something, have a little conversation that's fun. I don't care, a crossword puzzle. Reading's one of my favorite things to do. Listen to some good music. Play some good music. Whatever it takes, put your body in rest mode 1 hour before bedtime. And make that bedtime early. I'm a big believer, early to bed, early to rise, do some exercise in the morning. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, so you're getting 7 hours sleep. You wake up. Number 2, begin each morning, every morning, with a moment of gratitude. This is something I do every single morning, and you should too. It takes 2 minutes at most to just peacefully and quietly think of some things that you're grateful for, and there should be plenty. I do mine on my balcony of my condo building as the sun is rising. It's absolutely beautiful. That's extra sweet, but you don't need an elaborate setting. Anywhere will do. As you know, I travel a lot doing dental seminars, and sometimes I'm on a second floor hotel room overlooking a trash dumpster. That doesn't mean that I don't do a moment of gratitude that morning. I sure do. And look, I know that some of us are in difficult life situations for one reason or another, but the fact is, if you live in a developed country, which I know just about all of you do, you've won the lottery. Whether you were born there or were lucky enough to emigrate, I always get those two confused. You have so much to be grateful for. You've got a much better life than just about everyone in this world. So start your morning, just go to a quiet, peaceful place. It can just be a spot in your house, your apartment. I don't care where it is. And be grateful. Think about some things you are grateful for. And I'm telling you, this primes you to have a day where you are thankful, present, and maybe most importantly, kind to those around you. Okay, number 3, do something active. You're well rested. You're grateful. Now it's time to get your body moving. Every study shows that people who are more active live longer and live healthier. No excuses. I don't have the time. Yes, you do. Make the time. I don't care if it's a gym visit, a brisk walk. If it's horrible weather, walk around your own house or condo, wherever you live. Do jumping jacks, run in place, rake the leaves, wash the car, whatever it takes. Do something in the morning to get your body moving. Regular exercise is irreplaceable, and it's a well-known secret. I'll put that in air quotes, a well-known secret amongst the happiest, most successful, and most fit people. It doesn't mean you have to be a champion weightlifter or, have that thin, muscular body that you see on TV. You don't have to do that. Just move every single day. Get your body going. Just to be sedentary all day is not a good way to live. Okay, number 4, I think you know where I'm going because we're talking about health, and that is eat a quality breakfast. Man, the crap that some of us are willing to put into our bodies is just unbelievable. 2 donuts is not a high quality breakfast. It's funny. Everybody listening or watching knows what healthy food is. We know what a healthy breakfast is, but sometimes we just refuse to do it because it's not convenient, or we're craving sugar or foods that are overly fatty or whatever, or it's just easier, whatever. We know what a healthy breakfast is, so just do it. I'll tell you mine. You don't have to do mine, but I think you should always try to include vitamin-rich foods, a minimum of refined sugars and bleached flours, because those things make you crash. During the week, I have just about the same thing for breakfast, just about every morning. I call it Rich's Yogurt Parfait. It starts with 6 ounces of unflavored, unsweetened Greek yogurt. That's right, unflavored, unsweetened. This might be difficult for some people to get used to. Once you get to enjoy this, you can't even eat the sweetened stuff. It tastes gross to you. So, 6 ounces, one little tub of unsweetened, unflavored Greek yogurt. In that, I put a whole slice of bananas, some blueberries, some raspberries, some pumpkin seeds, mixed nuts, pecans, walnuts, whatever kind you like, a little organic ground flaxseed. That's my yogurt parfait, but that might be right for you or it might not be. Maybe you like scrambled eggs with veggie and some low-fat turkey sausage, or maybe you're a vegan, you have to be a little more creative. Whatever it is, be healthy. Start your day with a healthy breakfast and properly fuel up. Get that crap out of your body. Okay, number 5, organize your day. This is the difference between being incredibly productive and putting out fires all day long. I cannot tell you how many dentists I speak to that say, yeah, I want to make some changes, but right now I'm too busy putting out fires. Well, you're not organized. In the dental office, this means having a great morning huddle with everyone present 30 minutes before the first patient arrives. If you're not in the dental office, or even if you are, it means making a list of what you want to achieve that day, what you want to accomplish that day, with notes about how you're going to do it. Keep it with you. This can involve fun and recreation. It doesn't have to be all serious, but organize your day. We're going to get to that a little bit more in a second, what to do first. So keep that in mind, but organize your day. Number 6, feed your mind positive stuff, right? Man, there's so much negative crap. We can start the day by watching cable news and scrolling all the bullshit on social media. But is that a good way to feed your mind at the beginning of the day? I'm going to say no. If you have a few minutes before you have to start getting to work, spend it wisely. Read some positive content, listen to some beautiful music. Everyone's definition of that is different for sure. It might be Metallica for someone, and it might be some Bach preludes for other, but listen to some beautiful music. I love to listen to rock when I'm exercising. I love stuff like The Clash really gets me going, or any good rock music I love. When I wind down, I like classical or maybe some lighter jazz. But again, it's different for everyone. But my point is, do something in the morning for, even if it's 5 minutes, that makes your brain feel good. Read some positive motivational content. If you have some kids at home and you're getting them ready for school, it's incredible what happens when you interrupt your hectic morning routine and get them included in this 5 minutes of positive mind feeding. They will love it. Okay, number 7, maybe you're in your car now, driving carpool, going to work, whatever it is, make your drive count. That time in the car often sets the mood for the day. Just think about what kind of mood you're in if you're late and you're in a horrible traffic jam versus if you're running early and you're hitting every green light. What a difference that makes. So leave early, please. When you leave early and get there earlier or on time, it's, my family members and friends just tease me relentlessly about the fact that I get to the airport so early for a flight. And I just say, why wouldn't you? I'd rather be sitting there in the airport on my laptop, drinking a coffee, totally relaxed, than being stressed out in a traffic jam, wondering if I'm gonna make my airplane. I mean, why would you want to do anything except be early for everything? So you're early. Now make your drive count. You can call a friend or a loved one, listen to a motivating podcast, read, in air quotes again, a great audiobook, stream some nice music that's not interrupted by commercials, even enjoy some silence, right? That would be awesome. So make your drive count, whether it's 5 minutes or 45 minutes. Okay, I talked earlier about your schedule, your morning routine. When you're doing that, there's a technique called eat the frog first. And this is number 8, eat the frog first. So many times our daily list includes difficult things that we're worried about or not looking forward to. Put them on your list first. I'm going to do this first. It might be a difficult conversation with a team member, something you don't want to do, whatever it is. Do it first and clear your mind. There's nothing worse than having something hanging over you all day because you keep putting it off. Hopefully you pull it off. So eat the frog first. It's an incredible stress reducer. Okay, number 9. Number 9, do something small that shows kindness to others. Whether it doesn't matter. Just open your eyes to the opportunities to be kind to others. And when you do, your whole world opens. Anytime you're anywhere doing anything, how can I be kind to others? I mean, it could be something tiny like thanking someone. I love it when I'm in a public place like an airport, office building, whatever, and I'm in the restroom and there's somebody in there cleaning the restroom. Now, look, let's face it. That's not a job that some people would aspire to. I'm thinking for this person, maybe for some reason that's the job that's right for them or the best they could do, and they're making the best of it. Well, I'm so thankful that person's there. Who wants to be in a dirty, yucky restroom? So I always thank that person. Hey, thanks so much for keeping this place clean. It always brings a smile to their face and a big you're welcome, and they love it. I mean, even opening the door for someone, or maybe a team member or a friend is having a rough time and you just want to let them know that you're thinking about them. Open your mind to the opportunities to do something kind. I mean, small stuff. Do something kind. Look for ways to be kind, and they will find you. I'm telling you, if you're always looking for some way to be kind, those ways will find you. Do it and repeat it, and do it and repeat it. Keep doing it. A lot of kindness in your day. Number 10, it's a quote from one of my favorite bands, The Grateful Dead, and that is, nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. You can choose to be bitter about things, to be resentful, to be negative, or you can approach everything with a smile and positivity. It's your choice. So there you have it. 10 ways to start every morning, each morning. I'm telling you, they work unbelievably well. So adjust it to your liking, to your whatever, your MO, your modus operandi, whatever you want to call it. Make it work for you, but it's really, really helpful to have a great morning routine. I know it's helped me tremendously, and I hope this helps you too. If you like this kind of stuff and want more of it, send me an email, or don't want more of it, want less of it, whatever. I can take it. Rich@madow.com, RICH@MADOW.com is my email. And as I said before, if you want to save some money on credit card processing, go to madow.com/save. And now, without any further ado, I know I've kept you for a while here today. Let's do a few mystery shopper calls. Okay, I'm going over here to Command Central. And we'll start with this one.
Yeah, this is speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, is this the dental office?
I'm sorry?
Is this the dental office?
Correct.
Great. I was told by my last dentist like a year ago that I need a crown, but they never really explained what that was. I'm not sure. Can you tell me what a crown actually is?
Yes, give me 1 second, okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
A lot of different tones and noises with this office.
Hello?
Hello? Yes?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. So a crown, you were asking about the crown, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a tooth shaped it's just the same as a tooth, and they put it over the tooth that you have, but in order to do that, they have to shape the tooth to make the crown fit.
So they shave the tooth to make the crown fit?
Correct.
Wow, and then it's just put on top of it.
Correct.
Okay, and why would I need a crown?
It depends on the dentist. Sometimes there's a cavity that is too big that just putting a filling there, it's not going to work. The filling can come off.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Thank you so much for the information. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Not sure what's going on there. She answered the phone mumbled, and then I said, is this the dental office? Because, I thought I should know where I'm calling. And then she just had this huge pause and then went, correct. She wasn't very friendly. But then again, I don't know. I gave her some info. I wanted at least a crown and some other treatment. And she was just, she came back with some kind of script that she was reading very monochromatically. I don't think she really even knew what she was saying. And then at the end, of course, made no attempt, and I mean no attempt, to offer an appointment to this potential new patient. No contact info, nothing. As I say, lost and gone forever. Sorry to say, we'll have to say fail. I don't know if it's an epic fail, but it's certainly a fail. Okay, let's do the next one. I'm sure this one's going to be better. Let's find out.
Doctor's office.
Hi, got a quick question for you. I've not been to your office before, but I know I need a checkup and a cleaning and all that stuff. It's been a couple years since I've seen a dentist. But do you think I'll need x-rays also?
I have no idea. If you haven't been to a dentist in years, you probably should have them.
I'm asking because I'm a little leery of X-rays. I'm kind of worried about radiation and radiation exposure and that kind of stuff.
You don't have to have them if you don't want, but if there's a problem, they help in finding it.
Okay, so if I'm not having any pain or anything like that, I won't need X-rays. That'll be my choice.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for the information. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, then. I love the way she answered the phone. Doctor's office. Doctor's office. Look, I can't say she was not nice. She was certainly nice. We're not going to get into anybody's clinical judgment or techniques or philosophies here. So the information she gave on X-rays, I'm not going to debate that. I am going to say that I was afraid of getting X-rays, and she made it clear that that's no problem in their office. So good. I'm a Match.com. I'm an unbelievable patient for this practice. So she should have said, let's get you in here for an appointment. No attempt. Why does she think I'm calling? Well, to not make an appointment? To not become a new patient in their office? As you can say, this drives me crazy. So, okay, 2 in a row, not offering appointments. Let's just do one more. I know this one's going to get it right. I just know it.
Speaking.
Hi, are you taking new patients still?
Yes.
Great. And do you do crowns and bridges and implants, those kinds of things? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, do you do crowns and bridges and implants?
Are you a live person?
A live person? Yes, I'm a live person. Yes.
That's wonderful. I just want to make sure you're a live person.
Yeah, it's real. I'll tell you, talking to a dead person is really tough. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it sounded like it was in a recording. It sounded too perfect.
Ah.
Anyway, how can I help you?
I just want to know if you did crowns and bridges and implants and those kinds of things.
Who are you calling from, sir?
Who am I calling
What
from?
company are you serving? Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because I'm looking for a dental appointment.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're not looking for me to become part of some sort of system of trying to get more patients, right?
I'll tell you something. You know what? I was looking for a new dentist, but I never heard anybody treat me like this before, and I'm not so sure this will be the right office for me.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.
WTF? What was going on there? I know it's scary when the doctor answers the phone, right? I think that was the doctor, but that was just unbelievable. Are you a live person? You're not trying to get me involved in some kind of system. I don't know why he thought that. I called and asked if they do crowns there. I want to become a patient there. This is so weird. I would say, as a rule, don't do anything to doubt this person's sincerity when they call. Everybody has a different way to phrase things, to ask things. Some people are nervous. They don't even know what to ask. But why would you even doubt that someone sincerely wants to become a patient in your office? That was one of my favorite calls of all time, I think. So maybe we'll end this episode on that one. What a nutty call. I hope this doctor doesn't answer the phone in their own practice more than this, or maybe they learned something from this. That's my hope. They learned and they got better. So let's hope that happened. All right. I think we're going to just knock it off for now because this is the last podcast of 2024. But again, stick with us because we will be back in 2025 with lots more great info. And if you want even more than I can offer on these podcasts, sub up for our newsletter. You'll get great info, practice building tips, some reviews on some things, notifications about free webinars, discounts, more, lots of great stuff. Go to maddow.com/newsletter. madow.com/newsletter. And if you're enjoying the podcast, do us all a favor and do Dentist team members across the world a favor. Give us a good rating so more people can find out about us. Hey, I'm Dr. Richard Maddow, co-founder of the Maddow Center for Dental Practice Success. You can reach out to me at rich@maddow.com. I hope to hear from you soon. I'm glad you're enjoying the podcast, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.